Oh shoot. Hello guys. I know I don't normally post on this account officially, but I wanted to talk about how weird the world is and how certain things will make you feel and how relationships I believe relationships or having relationships are childish and only children should cherish them and experience that and then move forward and see if they want to pursue it again. Relationships and friendships have always been one-sided with me and they always seemed kind of fake. They always seemed like it was either me getting rubbed off or the friendship was just mutual because we liked what we or the other person or the other individual had or what they're pursuing. And sometimes it's just better off to focus on certain things yourself and not get distracted, man. One thing I will say is if your relationships or the situationships or any type of friendship, girlfriend, boyfriend, significant others, person of interest is really taking up a lot of your time, your effort, they basically want you guys to have a together life. Like they want you to like, connect and combine, but sometimes that just isn't feasible and it just doesn't make any sense in the long term because ultimately you should live your life to the best of your extent and what you want to pursue in life, what you want to do in life. It shouldn't have to be a piggyback ride. It shouldn't have to be like you're dragging dead weight. It doesn't have to be like that. Some people will drag you down like that and it sucks. But to me personally, I'll tell you a little story. So I've had numerous rounds of relationships, all that. And what kind of sucks is ultimately I noticed a lot of my friendships pretty much before high school, they were legit. They meant something. Like, we liked each other because of just how we interacted with each other, what we did. Even my relationships with girls that either they're my girlfriend, they like me just for me and I like them just for them. But once it went into a weird financial place, when I started having a job, when I started doing stuff where people started assuming a lot from me, people started assuming that I was rich, I had a lot of money. I don't. I'm still broke to this day, sadly. But that can change. I want to change that so much. I hate being broke. But back to the story. People would just want to con me out of my money, want to con me out of my time. And a lot of the relationships that I seemed to start having, people started to find ways to dislike me, find ways to not like me anymore. Because it's either I don't want to waste my time with them, or they feel offended. Oh, why does Cody not want to be my friend? Or I just don't want that. I just rather continue doing what I'm doing and not getting distracted, not getting blindsided, not getting caught up in drama, bro. Because once you're up, people will find ways to talk bad about you. People will go out of their way to be like, oh, he did this to me in the past, so that's relevant now. What? He did this to me, they'll lie, they'll make up stories that sound very believable, and it's just like, it's just so weird, man. But I don't want to make this video too long. But if you guys do have a similar story or you found this interesting, I would say, or you found it, you're in the same boat, always leave your comments, man. It's so hard to really live day to day, especially if you're like a young dude or if you're a young person, old person, moderate age person, all that stuff. You lived a long life, you lived a short life, certain things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll say a quick prayer. For God so loved the world that he begotten his only first son, that we should not perish but have everlasting life. That's John 3:16. I memorized that. I'll probably drop another Bible verse next week. But again, I'm just trying to do weekly videos. If you guys did happen to see the last video, I'll probably link it somewhere around here. But thank you guys for watching, honestly. And it doesn't mean a lot to me.